Hi everyone, it is cooking week. We're going to take what we learned in science and what we learned in math and we're going to put it together for our cooking week. So before you watch this video, I hope that you've watched And the Doorbell Rang by Pat Hutchins in room 108. It's one of our favorite books. We've read it before. If you haven't watched it, maybe stop this video, watch that and then come back, because in that story they make chocolate chip cookies. And we are going to get to make chocolate chip cookies here too. So the first thing you do when you're making anything with any recipe is you have to read the whole recipe from the very beginning to the very end so that you know you have everything. So I'm going to start doing that, and as I read it, I'm going to collect the things I need and put them on the counter so that we'll have everything ready. The first thing it says is that we need flour. I'm going to get the flour. Here it is, flour. The next thing, it says we need baking soda. This is baking soda. And this is what you used, some of you, when you did your volcano experiments, because it makes things rise. And that's going to make our cookies rise a little bit instead of being totally flat. That's where our science comes in. So I need baking soda. Then my recipe says I'm going to need salt. Here's my salt. And then it says I'm going to need 2 sticks of butter. And 2 sticks of butter makes 1 cup if you were to measure it. But I have them in sticks all ready for us. And they've been sitting out so it's soft. It'll be good to bake with. It says I need sugar. Here's my white sugar. The next thing I need is brown sugar. And on the counter over here, I have my brown sugar. 2 eggs, let me find them. Here they are. I also left my eggs on the counter so that they weren't from the refrigerator. It's better for baking. And I need, yummy, the best part, chocolate chips. And here's my bag of chocolate chips. That's all my ingredients that I need. Now I need to see my tools. It says I will need a small bowl. I have it ready. It says I'm going to need a larger bowl. This bowl is larger. I have it ready. It says that, oh, I forgot one ingredient. It said vanilla. Lucky I saw it. Vanilla is very important. There's my vanilla. Okay, I have my 2 bowls. It says I'm going to need a spoon and a beater. So let me get that. A mixing spoon and a spatula. Here's my beater. I'm going to plug it in. There we are. And, oh, of course, I need something to measure with. If I can't measure my ingredients, I can't make my cookies. So let me get my measuring cups. This is our math part. This measures 1 cup. This one measures 1/4 or 1/4 of a cup. This is a teaspoon measure. And this is a tablespoon measure. I'm going to have to measure things and count how many times I put it in. Okay, let's start. My recipe says, in a small bowl, here it is, combine baking soda, that means put together, baking soda, salt, and flour. I need those 3 things. So I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's see. I think I measured it out actually. Wait right here, I've got it. For the video, I measured it before. This is 1 teaspoon of salt. I'll measure it again so that you can see. Exactly 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda so that it goes nice and fluffy and not flat. There we have it, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And it says I am going to have to put in the flour, and I need 2 1/4 cups of flour. So you can help me with that. 2 will be 2 of these, and 1/4 will be 1 of these. Count with me. Oops, sometimes it happens, sometimes you spill. So that was 1, and I need another one. I'm going to do it this way, no. And another cup of flour. Bless you. That was 2. But it said 2 1/4, so I still have to put in my 1/4 cup. That goes right in and I can measure it easily. 1/4 cup of flour. Okay, I think we're done with the flour. We can put it away. It says I should combine it, so let me take a spoon. That just means mix it together so that it's all mixed in. That's my small bowl. Now, in the large bowl, it says I must beat the butter and the sugar and the vanilla. So, it said I need 2 sticks of butter. Count with me, that was 1. And here is 2. You know what I just remembered? The very first thing you should do when you are baking is get the oven on so that when you're ready, the oven is ready. And I forgot to show you that I did that. So come with me and let me show you. My recipe says that the oven has to be at 375 degrees. And here is my oven. I have heated it to 375 degrees. It is all ready. That was the first thing I did even before we started. Okay, butter. How much sugar do we need? It says 3/4 of a cup of white sugar and 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Here's the counting part. This is my 1/4 cup. It says I need 3/4. So how many of these do you think we'd put in? You're right, 3. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. That's our white sugar. I need to do the same with our brown sugar. And it says 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. That's my 1/4 cup. I need 3. Help me count. 1, 2, 3. 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And it says I'm going to need my vanilla in here. And I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Where did I put my teaspoon measure? Here it is. A lot of measuring in cooking, just like in math. We have to know how to measure things. We did that last week, so we're okay with that. Okay. It says I should beat this. It's going to be noisy. It says I should beat it until it's creamy. So look what it looks like now. And let's see if we can get it creamy. I think that looks pretty creamy. I'm going to just push down the sides, and my next step is to add the eggs. And they say add the eggs 1 at a time and beat them in. So, first egg. last egg or second egg. Second egg means we have 2 eggs. There it is. Let's see it disappear into the mixture. Okay, we've mixed that in. Another way of saying mix it in is to say we combined all of that. Now we have to add the flour. And we're going to add it a little at a time. So we want to combine it or mix it into our mixture. If I add too much and I put my beaters on really fast, I'm going to have flour everywhere. So I'm going to be very careful. I'll put in a little. Come and have a look. There we go. And I'll beat it first a little slowly. Now I can add more. I think that looks pretty good. Now the best part of the cookies, they're chocolate chip cookies, so we want to add the chocolate chips. Here they are. And this recipe says I must have 1 2/3 of a cup of chocolate chips. So I am not going to use these measuring spoons. I'm going to go and get a glass one. Wait for me and I'll be right back. Here we are. Over here it says 1 cup, but I need more than 1 cup. I need 1 cup and 2/3. That's up to there. That's a lot of chocolate chips. I'm going to fill it up to 1 2/3. Let's see. Tell me when to stop. Uh-oh, have I got enough? I think that's perfect. 1 2/3. And I'm going to have to add it in. I'm going to get some of this off my beaters. There we go. And we're going to stir it in with our good mixing spoon. So, yum. And now we just mix it in. I want to make sure that every cookie has the same amount of chocolate chips in it. So I'm mixing it so that there's chocolate chips all over our mixture. Remember, we said that means we are combining it. That looks pretty good. Now, the next instruction says that I must drop my mixture in tablespoonfuls onto my baking sheet. So here's my baking sheet. I put them on the stove, but the stove's not on. I just put my baking sheet here so I can work here. And I'm going to do this, see? I take a spoon and I drop it on. I'm trying to make them around the same size so that they all cook evenly and everybody gets the same size cookie. Because I don't want anyone getting a bigger cookie than me. I want them to be the same so that it's fair. And if it's the same, our math word is equal. Each one should be equal. That's why I'm measuring it with a spoon. I think I have space for a few more. This one down and this one down. I think I'm going to leave it like that because I think that they're going to spread a little, and I'll make another tray. So this is good. There we go. This tray is ready for the oven. I'm going to put it in. My oven is ready for me at 375. There we go. Hot in there. And I have to see how long they should be in the oven. And the recipe tells me that they should stay in for 9 to 11 minutes. So I'm going to put them in for 10 minutes to check on them. Here's my timer. And here, if you look at the numbers, I'm going to get to exactly 10 minutes. My timer will ring at 10. There it is. And I set it. And now my cookies are going to bake. But because I know it's really hard to wait, and because I want you to see how my cookies look, I made some earlier. And I want to show you. This is what my cookies look like. I hope that you make cookies and that you bring them and show them to us at one of our Zoom meetings. I would love to be able to share them with you, but I think I'll just share them with my family this time. Thank you. Bye.